Good morning, traders, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setup for today. We're going to start off on the weekly. I mentioned this yesterday that this bar that we got last week is a fairly strong bullish bar, and we do have some gaps up here, which I know is where we're heading at the moment, and more than likely Fibonacci retracement as well. But I've got some weekly levels in here, so you can see this is the first weekly level that we need to worry about, which is 21,680 around. And then we have a whole host of weekly fractals here that we need to be concerned with. I think these three here are probably going to be touched once or twice and then a breakthrough. I think the big one that we're looking for is going to be around 24,042. Let's just round it off 2,400. Got the weekly 200 EMA there as well. Okay, then the last thing that you want to just take cognizance of here is where is that 50% Fibonacci, and it's right there on that level with the 200 EMA. Okay, so that's kind of the long-term target that we've got, well, the bulls have got at the moment. Let's just delete the noise quickly. I'll leave the levels in, and let's just run through quickly. So we had this inside bar. We've now got another piercing pattern between these two, which is the correct way around. So, my bias at the moment is another little push to the upside, looking for that gap. That gap is right here. Okay, so we'll see that now in the lower time frames. The gap is really, really close. I think that's pretty much the first target, then a pullback, and then probably try and form a channel or a range or something. If that fails, then we're going to pull back down to, I wouldn't say create a new low, but probably create a higher low, which would give us a nice structured double bottom, and then the bulls will try again. So for me today, I'm still looking at the longs, okay, same as what was yesterday. And you can see this is a 3-hour chart, but this is the yesterday chart. We have got a flag breakout as well. If I just get my channel tool here. There's our flag, and that measured move obviously is this last move up, which hits that first level. Okay, now if I run across to where the gap is, let's just put the gap in there and make that a different color so we know what we're talking about. We'll make it a blue. Okay, so our first target is obviously the gap, and then second target for me will be this 200 EMA. That is the measured move of the structure. Okay, so don't be too surprised to see it pull back, try and come and test the breakout and then move. That's a possibility. If it does fail to get through here, then we've got a reasonably good double top brewing. Okay, so for me at the moment, looking for the longs, I want to see a bit of a pullback onto some form of structure at the moment, and I'm going to use this bottom line here so I don't get too busy. So there is a level right there which would interest me, which is 21,944. Okay, alternatively right where we are now, which is this breakthrough here, which is 22,296, is also an area of interest. Okay, no diversions, anything like that at the moment, so that's pretty much what I'm looking at right now. Yeah, you can see the European Open was a bit of a shambles. I think if you're looking to get along at the bottom here, you'd be lucky to get in. I think there's more structure in the middle. I'll just go to the 12 minutes to show you what I mean. So you had this rally pre-market, then Europe opened, and then you had structure here, engulfing inside, engulfing. Quite a bit of structure there. Worth going in, taking a small position with a stop below the bottom here, letting the chaos happen, because this is chaos going in and out the 200, and there you had the touch of the wedge, the pullback, and the buyer stepping in here. But you can see the moving average is already crossed over and pointing up, so there was another structured entry over here. Okay, pretty wide stop, so I think this bottom area here would have been my stop right the way through, and that would have given you a fairly good ride Up to now, I'd probably get out of it now. Although I'm not holding over the weekends or overnight at the moment, so you never know what could happen. So I think for now, we're waiting for a pullback, and looking at the oscillators, the pullback is close. We've broken through that level. There's another level here. Failing that, this line's going to be blue. We'll have a level down here. Okay, just want to close off with the Ichimoku quickly. I just want to have a look at the Ichimoku on the 4-hour and the daily, particularly. So 4-hour, we broke through the cloud, pull back. This is on Friday. This is why you never take the first break out of the cloud on the 4-hour. There was your structure for your move to the upside. Okay, but your stop would have been a wide stop below the previous fractal. Got a bit of a hanging pin bar here at the moment as well, which is not really conducive to continuation, and you can see the diversions here, which indicate the move to the upside as well. The one I'm really interested in is the daily, and you can see the trend is still down on the daily. Nothing really in this at the moment. We do have a bigger flag forming, and we've got an inside bar for move down. Then we've got a piercing pattern, so it could be another red day, and then a green day, then a red day, then a green day, and then a breakthrough. Okay, so I'm still looking for a pullback, so any pullback that we can get is what we're looking for, and there is a bit of a daily level right here. 21,991, 22,000, 21,999, or 9,990. That's kind of the area that I think we must pay attention to. Okay, so just a summary, what we're looking for. We'll get down to the 30-minute for this. What we're looking for is some kind of a pullback. Okay, we are pulling back at the moment. You can use your 30 minutes as a yardstick as well. There's another level here. So we're on a level, and we have a few levels to downside. I think the interesting thing to note at the moment is that yesterday the US markets only moved to 2.8, well, 2.3, 2%, and the Nasdaq was 2.9%. Okay, at this stage they're all sort of hovering flat, 0.1 to 0.05, and S&P 0.10. So right now they are hovering fairly flat. So not much volatility this morning. Okay, so wait for European Open. You can see the oscillators are starting to line up. So I'd be looking for a level, one of these fractal levels, and you can pick it off the 30-minute or even the hour. I think probably the 30 minutes is going to be a better bet at the moment, or even the 12-minute. Or if you don't have a 12, then look for the 15. But any inside tail would be a level. So you can see there was my inside tail. We threw that one. I just adjust it. Here's an inside tail, another inside tail. Bring it down to there, which is probably a good area to look at. If that fails, then there'll be another one further down. So I'm looking for an opportunity for long, and I'm still looking for that gap to close. I think that's my view on this right now. Okay. So anyway, guys, I hope that helps, and we'll catch you later. Cheers for now.